Hello, I'm really glad you're here. Before we begin, just take a slow breath. You don't need to rush. You don't need to understand everything perfectly. Just be here and listen.
Yes, because today is not just about learning English, it's about something deeper, something many people find difficult to express. We're going to talk about your feelings.
And maybe this feels a little uncomfortable. Maybe you're thinking, I don't know how to talk about my feelings, even in my own language. How can I do it in English?
That's completely okay. You're not alone. Many people feel the same. Feelings can be confusing, quiet, sometimes even hidden.
But here's something important. Your feelings matter. And learning to express them, even in simple English, can change the way you connect with others and with yourself.
We're going to do this slowly, gently, with simple sentences. No pressure, no perfection, just practice.
Let's begin with the most basic sentence. I feel.
This is the beginning of expressing emotions in English.
You can say, I feel happy. I feel sad. I feel tired. I feel calm.
Let's say it together. I feel happy. I feel tired.
Now try your own sentence. Good. That's your first step.
Let's explore some common feelings.
I feel happy means you feel good, light, positive.
I feel sad means something feels heavy. Maybe something didn't go well.
I feel tired means you need rest, physically or emotionally.
I feel calm means peaceful, relaxed, quiet inside.
Let's build a slightly longer sentence. I feel happy today. I feel tired today.
Adding today makes it more natural. Now try I feel blank today.
You don't need big words. Simple words are enough.
Let's go a little deeper.
Sometimes feelings are not strong. They are soft, in between.
You can say, I feel okay. I feel a little tired. I feel a bit sad.
That word, a little or a bit, makes your sentence more real, more natural.
Let's practice. I feel a little tired. I feel a bit nervous.
Now your turn.
Very good. You're expressing more detail now.
I remember a time when I didn't express my feelings at all. If someone asked me, how do you feel? I would just say, I'm fine.
Even if you weren't fine.
Yes, because I didn't know how to explain my feelings, and maybe I wasn't used to talking about them.
I used to do the same. I would hide my feelings, not because I wanted to, but because I didn't have the words.
And that's why learning simple sentences like these is so important.
Because language gives you a way to express what's inside.
Let's learn another sentence. I feel this way because,
This helps you explain your feeling.
for example, I feel tired because I worked a lot. I feel happy because I had a good day.
Let's practice. I feel happy because I talked to a friend. I feel tired because I didn't rest.
Now try your own sentence. That's beautiful. You're not just naming your feeling, you're explaining it.
Now, let's talk about another common feeling, nervousness.
You can say, I feel nervous.
Or you can say, I feel a little nervous.
This is very common, especially speaking English.
I still feel nervous sometimes before speaking or recording.
And what do you do?
I remind myself it's okay to feel nervous, and I continue anyway.
That's important. Feeling nervous is not a problem, stopping yourself is.
Let's practice. I feel nervous, but I will try.
Again, I feel nervous, but I will try.
That sentence is powerful. It shows courage. Now, let's explore another feeling, Stress.
You can say, I feel stressed, or I feel a little stressed.
Or you can say, I feel stressed because I have a lot to do.
Let's practice. I feel stressed because I have work.
Now your turn.
You're doing something very important right now.
You're learning to express your inner world.
Let's bring everything together into a small, calm expression. I feel a little tired today. I feel this way because I worked a lot. But I will rest and feel better.
And another one. I feel nervous, but I will try. I am learning step by step.
These are not just sentences.
They are real emotions, real thoughts.
Let's pause again. Take a slow breath.
And ask yourself quietly.
How do I feel right now?
No right answer, no wrong answer.
Just be honest.
And say it, even softly.
I feel. That's where it begins.
Not with perfect English.
But with honest expression.
One word,
One sentence.
one feeling at a time.
And slowly, you'll find your voice. Not just in English.
But within yourself.
There's something very quiet but very powerful about saying how you feel. Even if it's just one simple sentence, it creates a small connection between your thoughts and your voice.
Yes, and sometimes that connection feels new. Maybe you're not used to saying things like, I feel sad, or I feel nervous out loud. It can feel unfamiliar, even a little uncomfortable.
But that's okay. New things often feel that way at first, and the more you practice, the more natural it becomes.
Let's continue gently with more ways to talk about your feelings in English.
Let's start with something very common. How are you feeling?
This is a question people ask when they want to understand your emotions, not just a quick, how are you, but something deeper.
You can answer, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling okay. I'm feeling a little tired.
Or, I'm feeling happy today. I'm feeling a bit sad.
Let's practice. How are you feeling? I'm feeling good.
Now your turn. Pause. Feeling.
Very nice. That's a natural response.
Now let's explore something important. Strong feelings.
Sometimes your emotions are not small, they are strong, and you can express that by adding words like very or really.
For example, I feel very happy. I feel really tired. I feel very stressed.
Let's practice. I feel very happy. I feel really tired.
Now try your own sentence. Pause. Feeling.
Good. You're adding more emotion to your words.
Now let's talk about something many people feel but don't always express. Confusion.
You can say, I feel confused, or I feel a little confused.
Or, I don't understand. I'm not sure.
Let's practice. I feel confused.
This is a very honest sentence. It's okay not to understand everything.
I remember when I felt confused while learning something new. I didn't want to say it because I thought I should already know.
Yes, many people feel that pressure.
But when I started saying, I don't understand, it actually helped me learn more.
Because honesty opens the door to understanding.
Let's learn another useful sentence. I feel better now.
This is something you say when your feeling improves.
For example, I felt tired, but I feel better now. I was stressed, but I feel better now.
Let's practice. I feel better now.
Now your turn. Pause. Feeling.
That's a hopeful sentence. It shows change.
Now, let's talk about something very real. Mixed feelings.
Sometimes you feel more than one emotion at the same time.
You can say, I feel happy and nervous. I feel tired, but okay.
Notice the word but. It connects two feelings.
Let's practice. I feel nervous, but I'm excited. Again, I feel tired, but I'm okay.
Now try your own sentence. Pause. Feeling.
Very good. You're expressing more complex emotions now.
I remember feeling nervous and excited at the same time before doing something new,
Yes, that feeling is very common.
and learning to express it helps you understand yourself better.
Let's explore another important feeling, loneliness.
You can say, I feel alone. I feel a little lonely.
This can be a difficult feeling, but it's important to express it.
Yes, because when you say it, it becomes lighter.
Let's practice. I feel a little lonely.
Now your turn. Pause. Feeling.
That's honest and strong.
Now let's learn a comforting sentence. It will be okay.
You can say this to yourself or to someone else. For example, I feel stressed, but it will be okay. Or, I feel sad, but it will be okay.
Let's practice. It will be okay.
This brings calmness.
Now let's build a small emotional expression. I feel a little stressed today because I have work, but I will try my best and it will be okay.
And another one. I feel nervous and excited. I'm not perfect, but I'm learning.
These are real thoughts, real feelings.
Let's pause again. Take a slow breath.
And gently ask yourself, how am I feeling right now?
Maybe your answer is simple. I feel okay.
Maybe it's more complex. I feel tired, but hopeful.
Whatever your answer is,
It's valid.
because your feelings matter,
And learning to express them.
is not just learning English.
It's learning to understand yourself.
One sentence at a time. Sometimes feelings don't come out easily. You sit quietly and you know something is there, but you don't have the words yet.
Yes, it's like your emotions are present, but your voice is still searching. And that's okay. You don't have to rush that process.
Because learning to talk about your feelings is not just about vocabulary. It's about giving yourself permission to feel and to express.
Let's continue slowly with more gentle ways to describe your emotions in English.
Let's start with this question. Why do you feel this way?
This question helps you go deeper, not just what you feel or why you feel it.
You can answer, I feel this way because I'm tired. I feel this way because something didn't go well. I feel this way because I'm thinking too much.
Let's practice. Why do you feel this way? I feel this way because I'm tired.
Now your turn.
That's meaningful. You're connecting your feelings with reasons.
Let's go a little deeper.
Sometimes feelings stay longer. They're not just for today, they last for some time.
You can say, I have been feeling tired. I have been feeling stressed. I have been feeling happy.
This shows that the feeling is continuous.
Let's practice. I have been feeling tired.
Now try your own sentence.
Good. That's a more advanced way to express emotions, but still simple.
Now let's talk about something very real. Overthinking.
You can say, I'm thinking too much. I feel stressed because I think too much.
Or I can't stop thinking.
Let's practice, I feel stressed because I think too much.
Now your turn.
I remember nights when I couldn't stop thinking. My mind was full and I didn't know how to express that feeling.
Yes, and sometimes just saying it out loud, I'm thinking too much, can make it a little lighter.
Because you're not holding it inside anymore.
Exactly.
Now let's explore another feeling, uncertainty.
You can say, I'm not sure how I feel. I feel confused about things.
This is very honest. You don't always need a clear answer.
Let's practice. I'm not sure how I feel.
Now your turn. That's real. Sometimes feelings are not clear, and that's okay. Let's move to something softer, something hopeful.
You can say, I feel a little better. I'm starting to feel better.
This shows progress, even if it's small.
Let's practice. I'm starting to feel better.
Now your turn. That's a gentle but powerful sentence.
Now, let's talk about gratitude.
You can say, I feel thankful. I feel grateful.
Or, I feel happy and thankful.
Let's practice. I feel grateful. Now your turn. Gratitude changes how you feel inside. I remember a time when I felt overwhelmed. Everything felt heavy. But when I focused on one small thing I was grateful for, it changed my mood.
Yes, even small moments can bring calmness.
Now, let's learn a helpful sentence. I need some time.
This is useful when you don't want to explain everything immediately.
For example, I feel confused. I need some time. I'm not sure. I need some time.
Let's practice. I need some time.
This sentence gives you space.
Now let's bring a few ideas together into a deeper emotional expression. I have been feeling stressed because I think too much. I'm not sure how I feel, but I'm trying to understand myself. I need some time.
And another one. I feel a little tired, but I'm starting to feel better. I'm learning to stay calm and take things slowly.
These are not just sentences.
They are reflections of real human emotions.
Let's pause again. Take a slow breath.
And gently ask yourself,
Why do I feel this way?
you don't need a perfect answer.
Just a small one.
I feel this way because...
That's all you need.
Because expressing your feelings,
Is not about being perfect.
it's about being honest
With yourself.
and with your voice.
And slowly, with practice,
You'll find the words
to say what you feel.
clearly
Calmly.
and confidently. There's a quiet strength in being able to sit with your feelings without running away from them, not trying to fix everything immediately, just noticing and gently putting it into words.
Yes, and sometimes even one simple sentence can bring relief. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be true.
Let's continue with more ways to express your feelings in English in a calm and natural way.
Here's a very thoughtful question. What's on your mind?
This question is about your thoughts, what you're thinking or feeling inside.
You can answer, I'm thinking about my work, or I'm thinking about something personal. I have a lot on my mind, or I'm just thinking. I'm not sure how to explain.
Let's practice. What's on your mind? I have a lot on my mind.
Now your turn. That's a very real expression. Many people feel this.
I remember days when my mind felt full. Too many thoughts and I didn't know where to begin.
And what helped you?
Just saying, I have a lot on my mind. It didn't solve everything, but it made me feel understood.
Sometimes being understood is enough. Let's move to another gentle question. Do you want to talk about it?
This is a caring question. It gives someone the choice to share.
You can answer, yes, I want to talk. Or maybe later. I'm not ready yet.
Let's practice. Do you want to talk about it? Maybe later.
Now your turn. That's a healthy response. You don't have to share everything immediately.
Let's explore another important feeling, being overwhelmed.
You can say, I feel overwhelmed. I feel a little overwhelmed.
Or, I have too much to do. I feel like everything is too much.
Let's practice. I feel overwhelmed.
Now your turn.
That word describes a very deep feeling, and many people experience it.
I remember feeling overwhelmed when I had too many responsibilities. My mind felt heavy, and I didn't know where to begin.
Yes, and in those moments, even a small break can help.
And even saying it out loud, I feel overwhelmed, can make it feel a little lighter.
Let's move to something comforting.
You can say, I just need to relax. I need a break.
These sentences are simple, but very important.
Let's practice. I need a break.
Now your turn. Giving yourself permission to rest is part of self-care.
Now let's talk about hope.
You can say, I feel hopeful, or I feel better about things.
Or, I think things will improve. Or, I believe it'll get better.
Let's practice. I feel hopeful.
Now your turn. Hope is a quiet feeling, but powerful.
Yes, even when things are not perfect, hope keeps you moving forward.
Now let's learn a very kind sentence. I'm here for you.
You can say this to someone, or even feel it for yourself.
Let's practice. I'm here for you.
This sentence creates connection.
Now let's build a deeper emotional expression. I feel overwhelmed because I have a lot on my mind. I'm not ready to talk about everything, but I need a break. I hope things will get better.
And another one. I feel a little tired and stressed. I just need to relax. I believe things will improve.
These sentences reflect real life,
Real emotions.
real thoughts.
Let's pause again. Take a slow breath.
And gently ask yourself,
What's on your mind?
maybe your answer is simple.
I have a lot on my mind.
Maybe it's something deeper.
I feel overwhelmed.
Whatever it is,
You can express it
slowly,
calmly,
without pressure,
because learning English,
is not just about words
it's about expressing who you are
and how you feel.
in a way that feels true to you.
There's something very quiet, but very meaningful happening inside you now. Maybe you don't see it clearly yet, but it's there.
Yes, it's the ability to pause, to notice your feelings, and to give them words, even simple words, even small sentences.
And that changes everything. Because when you can say what you feel, you don't have to keep it all inside.
You begin to understand yourself more, and you allow others to understand you, too.
Let's continue with a few final expressions that bring everything together.
Here's a very meaningful question. What do you need right now?
This question helps you connect with yourself, not just your feelings, but your needs.
You can answer, I need rest. I need some time. I need support.
Or, I just need to be alone. I need to relax.
Let's practice. What do you need right now? I need some time.
Now your turn.
That's important because understanding your needs is part of caring for yourself.
Now, let's explore gentle reflection. I'm learning to understand my feelings.
This sentence shows growth, not perfection, just progress.
Let's practice. I'm learning to understand my feelings.
Now your turn. That sentence is powerful because it accepts where you are.
Now let's talk about something very human, acceptance. You can say, it's okay to feel this way. It's okay to feel like this.
These words can comfort you, especially in difficult moments.
Let's practice. It's okay to feel this way.
Now your turn.
You don't need to fight every feeling. Sometimes you just need to accept it.
Let's learn another gentle sentence. I will take it one step at a time.
This helps you slow down and remove pressure.
Let's practice. I will take it one step at a time.
Now your turn.
That sentence brings calmness.
Now let's express something hopeful. I believe in myself.
Even if it feels small, even if it's quiet, it matters.
Let's practice. I believe in myself.
Now your turn.
Sometimes you may not fully believe it yet, but saying it is the first step.
I remember when I didn't understand my feelings at all. Everything felt confusing and I didn't know how to express anything.
What changed for you?
I started with simple sentences, just like these. I feel tired. I feel stressed. It felt small, but it helped me connect with myself.
Yes, small steps create big changes.
And slowly, I became more comfortable, not just with English, but with my own emotions.
That's the beauty of this journey. You're learning language and understanding yourself at the same time.
Let's bring everything together into one final calm expression. I feel a little overwhelmed and I have a lot on my mind, but I'm learning to understand my feelings. It's okay to feel this way. I will take it one step at a time, and I believe things will get better.
And another one. I feel tired today, but I'm trying my best. I need some rest, and I will take care of myself. I believe in myself, and I'm learning every day.
These are not just sentences.
They are your voice,
Your thoughts,
your emotions.
expressed clearly and gently.
Now, take a final, quiet moment
Breathe slowly.
and ask yourself,
How do I feel right now? And what do I need?
maybe your answer is simple. I feel okay. I just need rest.
Maybe it's deeper. I feel overwhelmed, but I will take it one step at a time.
Whatever your answer is,
It matters.
because your feelings matter.
And your voice matters too.
If this conversation helped you even a little,
Write one sentence about how you feel in the comments. Keep it simple. Just express yourself.
and if you want more calm, simple English conversations like this,
Subscribe to Calm English Talks and continue learning with us.
you're doing better than you think.
Just keep going. One feeling, one sentence at a time.